Hi, my name is Robert Battis. I'm the founder, president, and CEO of Laser Energetics. Laser Energetics was founded in 1991 in Orlando, Florida. We're presently located now in Mercerville, New Jersey, near Princeton University. Laser Energetics is bringing the Dazer Laser to market as we speak. It consists of 4 different products, 3 which I can mention today. The Dazer Laser Guardian, which is the first product that is in production today. The Dazer Laser Defender will be in production in 2013. And an all-new Dazer Laser called the Dazer Laser Stealth, which its primary focus is on the military markets for the United States military. The Dazer Laser is an optical distractor technology which is a non-lethal weapon. The primary reason for developing this technology was to bring to market a weapon that could be used by our military and our law enforcement officials, which was non-lethal. It could actually save lives, not only of the enforcer, but of the threat as well. It is a life-saving technology, and we are very excited to bring it to market. As an optical distractor, the Dazer Laser impairs the vision of the threat, bringing the threat the ability to back down and bringing the enforcer the ability to capture this person rather than to take more lethal means through an escalation of more violent technologies.
Hello, my name is Ryan Battis. I am the Senior Director of the Dazer Laser Division of Laser Energetics. I'm here today to show you the Dazer Laser Light Fighting Technologies product line of optical distractors, the safest and most effective optical distractors in the world today. We consider these to be the ultimate optical distractors in the world today because they're the only optical distractors that can be operated eye-safe and effective from 1 to 2,400 meters, depending on the model. Imagine, you're in a confrontation. You can see, but the only thing the threat can see is the Dazer Laser's dazing beam.
Okay, I can't see anything beyond a green light, just green. Couldn't even see him when he put his hands on me.
Visually impairs, deters, suppresses, illuminates, and or targets at all ranges from 1 to 2,400 meters. The only optical distractors in the world that can do this. Dazer Laser Light Fighting Technologies. We've coined the phrase bringing light to the fight. Why? Because you're introducing light into the fight for the operators as a way of engaging the threat. What will the Dazer Laser do for you? You control the fight while the threat fights the light from 1 to 1,000 meters. Now I say that 1 to 1,000 meters for effective visual impairment. You can limit the threat's maneuverability because their vision is being impaired. That means that you're taking away their depth of perception, their direct line of sight. If you can't see things, you can't maneuver as effectively as if you have your full vision. You can force the threat to comply while their vision is being impaired using verbal commands as well. Why? Because this will buy you critical time to assess the situation and escalate to further uses of force if necessary, but you have that option from 1 to 1,000 meters that no other non-lethal tool can provide you. You reduce the necessity to escalate to the use of higher force options or, if necessary, lethal force. This will help to save lives. It will help to save money. This will help you to save time as well as reducing collateral damage and injuries to the operators and our warfighters in the field today, protecting our freedom. These systems can also increase, or as we call it, enhance lethality, because they give you 1,000 meters of range for illuminating a target, pointing at a target, visually impairing a target, or even suppressing fire.
Hi folks, I'm retired Major General John R. Hawkins III. A lot of folks call me Hawk. I did 37 years, 9 months, and 10 days in the United States Army. And one of the last assignments I had, I was director of the Coalition Information Service for the entire coalition effort over in Afghanistan and in Pakistan. And I'm here to tell you that one of my biggest nightmares were the lies and the stories that people were able to tell that resulted from situations involving collateral damage. What does the Guardian and Stealth give the war fighter other than protection and the capability of stopping people without permanently harming those people in distances from 5 meters to 2,000 meters, it gives us a chance to do two very important things. Now, you all know that one of the most important things in any type of battle, one of them is intelligence. And you can't get intelligence from a dead person. So if you can capture that person and then find out what they know, you can do yourself, your soldiers, and your country a great deal of good. The second thing is the disinformation program. The Taliban and the Al-Qaeda and others that would do us harm take great pride in being able to say that we have injured, maimed, or killed innocents. But with the Dazer Laser and the capabilities of the Guardian and the Stealth, you can stop people, you can find out what they know, you can separate the good guys from the bad guys, and no harm comes to those that you may have taken down because you weren't sure where they were. Whether it's in a roadblock, whether it's in a station where you're trying to check to see who's who, whether you're kicking in doors to go door to door, or whether you're at a long distance where you need to stop people to give your folks a chance to move. This is a game changer.
Safety is a critical aspect of the Dazer Laser Guardian by Laser Energetics. We've incorporated unique patent-pending variable range and focus optics which allow us to operate the system safe at all ranges from 1 to 1,000 meters. The Dazer Laser meets the current ANSI standards for the safe use of lasers as well as many other military standards that allow this to be the safest and most effective system on the market.
Hi, I'm retired Captain, Navy SEAL, Pete Weichel, Bullfrog 13, one of the longest serving Navy SEALs on active duty. I served 39 years and 4 months. When I found out about this technology, I signed on immediately with the Dazer Laser team, and I'm proud to be a member of the Dazer Laser team. Why is that? Our warfighters need weapons and devices and non-lethal technologies in order to get the job done, and to get the job done effectively. These devices right here, the Guardian and the Stealth, do just that.
Laser Energetics takes pride in its intellectual property. We have numerous patents and patents pending around the world and in the United States. There are 4 patents pending that are found in all of our Dazer Laser products. The first one is our Green Star laser. This diode-pumped solid-state visible laser, which operates at 532 nanometer wavelength, is a Class 3B laser that is used for all of our systems. Another critical patent pending of ours is the mean beam technology. The mean beam technology allows all of our systems to operate more effectively both day and night because of the unique combination of CW lasing and modulated lasing out of the same laser at the same time. This also allows us to increase our battery life and increase our cooling and heating capabilities. The most critical patent pending we have for the Dazer Laser product line is the variable range and focus optics technology. This specific patent allows us to operate the system, or any of our systems, eye-safe and effective at all ranges from 1 to 1,000 meters. For example, we can operate the Dazer Laser Guardian or any of our other Dazer Laser products with a 1 meter beam diameter from 5 meters to 1,000 meters in range. This allows us to be operated safe and effectively at short ranges, mid ranges, and long ranges for things such as room clearings, urban settings, maritime, checkpoints, suppression of fire. We can do all of these things with the same effectiveness and also operate safely at all ranges. We're the only system that allows you to target the same threat at 5 meters and 1,000 meters with safety and effectiveness. As you can see here, a person standing at 5 meters. We can have a 1 meter beam on that person, safely and effectively impair his vision. We can do the same thing at 25 meters, 100 meters, 500 meters, or even 1,000 meters. The key is we can engage them safely and effectively at all ranges from 1 to 1,000 meters. Now with fixed range and focus technology, which is found in all other optical distractors, the operator only has a fixed divergence angle. Now the key difference between our patent pending variable range and focus optic technology and the industry's fixed range and focus technology, which can be found currently in all other optical distractors, is they cannot operate their system eye safe at short ranges or effective at long ranges. This is critical. Why? Because war is not fought at a predetermined range. You cannot tell the threat to stop and wait there so they can get into a safe and effective zone. You have to be able to engage a threat at all ranges, not just at a range of 20 to 200 or 300 meters. You need to have full effective range, and that can only be found in the Dazer Laser light fighting technologies. As you saw in the previous slide, the variable range and focus optics technology is far superior to fixed range and focus optics. Fixed range and focus optics limit you in your range of engagements for both safety and effectiveness, versus the variable range and focus optics, which is safe and effective from 1 to 1,000 meters. They allow the operator to choose the beam diameter based on the situation of the target or the threat. For example, you can very effectively daze a target, or you can optically distract a target. You can also make the beam size a little bit bigger. Why? You might want to illuminate the target. So now, the difference between fixed range and focus, which I just showed you, and variable range and focus is that that same target down the range at 200 meters can now be effectively engaged by simply adjusting the beam diameter. 39 inches in diameter, safe, effective, and completely lights out. They will not be able to see anything temporarily. Their vision is being impaired. Now keep in mind, we also can go and illuminate the target like fixed range and focus, but fixed range and focus optics do not allow us to visually impair the threat. It's one or the other, it's never both. Variable range and focus optics technology allow you to control the outcome of the situation because the operator is in control of the diameter of the beam.
Dazer laser light fighting technology is such that you can do so many different things with it that have to be done on the battlefield that right now cannot be done effectively by any other technology on the battlefield. You can stop people in their place. You can show them signs and warnings asking them to halt or to stop. And then if necessary, you can temporarily incapacitate them so that you can then do whatever you have to do to put them in your custody. There is, I say this again, there is no other capability like this. This is not a sophisticated flashlight. This is something that actually works to stop people from being able to see temporarily, and then once it's no longer deployed, you can see fine.
The last patent pending we have incorporated into our Dazer Laser product line is the Dazer Laser Communicator. This is a new means of communicating with a threat or target. For example, you have a family. They're driving down the street at 200 meters, approaching a vehicle checkpoint. What happens if they don't stop? If you can use the Dazer Laser Communicator to put the word stop across their windshield, you can visually communicate in any language with the threat or target and avoid collateral damage. This is a first of its kind to the market, and we have patented this because it allows for visual compliance as well as communication.
What does dazzling do? What dazzling does when you get dazed for your first time, it's an amazing experience. You have this intense green strobe effect light in your eyes and you can't see anything. Doesn't hurt you, it just, the intense light is overpowering, and so your first reaction is you're going to look away. So what I say to the warfighter is, what's 5 to 10 seconds in an engagement? Most warfighters, most SWAT police will tell you that's an eternity.
The Dazer laser is being focused at a target over 100 meters away with approximately a 1 meter beam. This is very, very safe to the target that is over 100 meters away. In the event that a person is crossing over the beam path, the warfighter can simply keep the beam on, turn it off, and turn the beam right back on to engage the target at a longer distance. We want to maintain safety at all times. Our target is being illuminated, but now you could see where this beam would hit that person walking across the beam path. It hit them in the back. In the case if they were facing the beam, it hit them in the chest. In all cases, the operator, who would be trained, would be able to turn the beam off as someone crosses the path. Safely and effectively, you can engage the long-range targets. You can turn off the beam when someone is in the beam path and turn on the beam when someone has passed through the beam path.
You're not going to find a better non-lethal technology anywhere in the world, unless you have the Guardian Dazer Laser or the Stealth. And why is that? It's because it's variable range and focus. Unlike other systems which are fixed range and focus, they only work from maybe 30 meters to 60 meters or 100 meters. I can focus these from 1 meter to 1,000 meters and dazzle the threat. And when I dazzle the threat, I incapacitate him. And when I incapacitate him, he can't take any action against me.
Luckily, I'm in a situation as a retiree that I really don't have to do a lot of anything. But when I found out about this, I decided that I would dedicate the time that I have to make sure that my soldiers, your soldiers and my soldiers, have the capability to be safe and do great things for our nation.
Laser Energetics is a public company with the stock symbol LNGT. We are very excited to have our customers share in our technology, which will change the world. Our team of experts are world-class, including many PhDs, many engineers, and terrific scientists and business people that will bring a unique experience to our customer base. Laser Energetics is excited about bringing the Dazer laser light fighting technologies to the United States military, law enforcement, and to the friends of the United States, our allies, to their militaries and law enforcement as well. This technology will save lives. It will change the world as we know it. Thank you very much.